Alarm clock buzzing like it's mad at me. Coffee's burnt, sink still full from last week. Bills on the counter reading loud and clear. The mirror asks questions I don't wanna hear. I tie my boots, feel the flow through the soles. Got a job to get to, got a weight on my soul. Radio preacher says hold on tight. I turn it up, let the guitar bite. Every street I walk has a story like mine. Bend but breathing, crossing the line. If I fall down, I get back up again. That's how it's always been. I'm still standing at the stoplight, rain on my face, heart pounding like a kick drum, trying to keep pace. Life is hard, it tears my spine, but I made it through worse than tonight. Hands shaking, but I'm holding the wheel. Strings swell when the truth gets real. I don't know how, but I'll be alright. I'm still standing at the stoplight. Mama's voice on the phone sounds tired today. Says your dad's doing fine, but it's been a long way. Old friends posting wins I haven't found. I'm stuck on this mile of familiar ground. Neon sign flickers outside the bar. Same old song, same beat up cars. I breathe deep, let the piano roll. Feel the low notes steady my bones. There's a fire in me that won't stay down. It hums like wires when the amps turn loud. I've learned pain doesn't get the last say. I'm still here, so I play. I'm still standing at the stoplight, rain on my face, heart pounding like a kick drum, trying to keep pace. Life is hard, yeah, it tears my spine, but I made it through worse than tonight. Hands shaking, but I'm holding the wheel. Strings swell when the truth gets real. I don't know how, but I'll be alright. I'm still standing at the breaks the quiet in my head. I remember all the things the old me said. Don't give up, don't let go, even when the road moves slow. Backing voices rise, I'm not alone. Every cracked voice turns into stone. I plant my feet on this concrete ground, wait for the green, hear that sound. I'm still standing at the stoplight, rain on my face, heart pounding like a kick drum, trying to keep pace. Life hits hard, yeah, it tears my spine, but I made it through worse than tonight. Hands shaking, but I'm holding the wheel. Strings swell when the truth gets real. I don't know how, but I'll be alright. I'm still standing at the stoplight. We learned the chords in a rented room, cracked and buzzing by the wall. Coffee rings on a lyric sheet, posters tape starting to fall. We played it soft for broken hearts and louder for the nights we'd fight. Every note a scar we earned, trying to turn wrongs into right. Hands sore, but we kept time, feet on the floor, eyes on the line. If this is all we ever know, it's still a road we chose to go. From the quiet tears to the roof on fire sound, we lift it up till the walls come down. Freedom's a chord you learn to play. Hope shows up when you stay. These songs are proof we're still alive. They hold the past and let it fly. From love that hurts to anthems bold, we ride the nights we'll always hold. Bus rides, rain on the windshield glass, counting miles by the drum kick beat. Strings cut, fingers heal again. Crowd sings back from the front row seats. A piano rings in a half-lit bar. Bass rolls deep like a steady heart. We found our voice between the scars, found our fire in where we start. Lost a lot but gained our name. Every fall just fed the flame. If tomorrow asks for more, we'll give it truth, not something safe. From the quiet tears to the roof on fire sound, we lift it up till the walls come down. Freedom's a chord you learn to play. Hope shows up when you stay. These songs are proof we're still alive. They hold the past and let it fly. From love that hurts to anthems bold, we ride the nights we'll always hold. Turn the lights low, let the strings swell wide. Hear the crash come in, feel the crowd collide. We're not perfect, never were, but we mean every word we learn. If your heart's tired, leaning close, this is for the miles you chose. From the quiet tears to the roof on fire sound, we lift it up till the walls come down. Freedom's a chord you learn to play. Hope shows up when you stay. These songs are proof we're still alive. They hold the past and let it fly. From love that hurts to anthems bold, we ride the nights we'll always hold. When the last note fades to calm, we'll set it down, palms to palms. Memories hum in every tone, strings that carry us home.
Beneath the worn-out streetlights glance, two souls met by fate and chance. The story's tangled, rough and real, like rivers searching where to heal. Burning past the nights alone, breaking free the seeds we've sown. We sing the threads of fire and rain, holding tight through joy and pain. Every note a story flight, a timeless song of strength and light. Through cities roaring quiet plains, we chase the dreams that still remain. Even when the world feels cold, our voices rise relentless, bold. Through the storms and open skies, we find the truth behind the lies. We sing the threads of fire and rain, holding tight through joy and pain. Every note a soaring flight, a timeless song of strength and light. Electric strings cut through the night, drums heartbeat steady, holding tight. Piano keys fall like a rain, washing clean the past again. We sing the threads of fire and rain, holding tight through joy and pain. Every note a soaring flight, a timeless song of strength and light. Under skies that won't confine, her anthem stands through space and time. From passion's fire to freedom's wind, a lasting memory carved within.
Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the high-prep ballads and energetic rock songs. Explore themes of love, loss, and perseverance, making the music a soundtrack for hope and cross the world, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Echo, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Emotional release, but is emotional release. Purpose and emotional peak. Electric guitar, most shattered. Electric heel, forged in ways. String pad optional, synergetic feel, making the music a soundtrack for hope and cross the world, but keep it realistic Late night road, guitar in my hand, fingers tracing memories like lines in the sand. Every chord a story, every note a scene of love that bloomed and broke, and all that's in between. Crowded rooms and empty eyes, lost in songs of goodbyes, but still we gather here somehow to feel what we can't speak aloud. These heartfelt ballads pull me through, rock anthems rise where pain once grew. In melodies we find our way, healing wounds that won't decay. Together loud, together strong, in every verse we all belong. Music's power lights the dark, fueling hope with every spark. Strings hum softly under city lights, bass and drums blend with quiet fights. A voice that breaks but never falls, singing truths behind these walls. Hands raised high, a silent vow, connected here and now. Through every tear and every smile, we carry each other for miles. These heartfelt ballads pull me through, rock anthems rise where pain once grew. In melodies we find our way, healing wounds that won't decay. Together loud, together strong, in every verse we all belong. Music's power lights the dark, fueling hope with every spark. When the world feels cold and vast, I find a refuge in the past. Songs that held me when I fell now rise like thunder, break the shell. These heartfelt ballads pull me through, rock anthems rise where pain once grew. In melodies we find our way, healing wounds that won't decay. Together loud, together strong, in every verse we all belong. Music's power lights the dark, fueling hope with every spark. So I'll keep singing night and day, letting music guide my way. In every heart a song to start, strings of the heart tearing us apart, then making us whole again. We gathered where the streetlights bleed into the night, hands held high like banners set to catch the flight. Freedom's not a word, it's a fire in our chest, burning through the silence, stitching scars to our best. Through every crack and break, the sound it pulls us close, a melody of passion, a force beyond the most. Raise the anthem loud, let the music fill the air, songs of unity and fire, a story bold and rare, tender hands that carry pain,
In the heartache and the love, we find our endless life.
She played the chords like rivers cutting through the stone. Each note a piece of heartbreak she could call her own. But in the quiet moments between the lines she'd sing the beauty in the breaking and the strength it would bring. Not just a simple tune, it's the battle, it's the grace. The music pulls the pieces, never letting go the place. Raise the anthem loud, let the music fill the air. Songs of unity and fire, a story bold and rare. Tender hands that carry pain, turn it into might. In the heartache and the love, we find our endless life. When the night gets heavy and the road feels long, we keep the song alive, a never-failing song. The strings and drums collide in a story so true. Strength drawn from the music flowing through me and you. Raise the anthem loud, let the music fill the air. Songs of unity and fire, a story bold and rare. Tender hands that carry pain, turn it into might. In the heartache and the love, we find our endless life. So hold on to the sound, our anthem, our key. In every beat and lyric, forever we're free. We started out with fire in our hands, chasing down the nights like we had no plans. Streets painted gold by the city lights. Every scar we earned was a battle we'd fight. But sometimes the ground beneath us shakes, and the weight we hold is more than we can take. Still every heartbeat screams to stay awake, to rise again for all our dreams' sake. And these are the walls we break with every song and every mistake. Love and pain in every breath we take. Our lives, the stories we make. Through storms and fire, we won't forsake the dreams we're chasing, the hearts we wake. I see the lines carved deep on your face, maps of journeys through time and space. With every note that crashes like thunder, we're building something no one can take under. Even when silence fills the room and the night feels long like a darkened tomb, our voices rise, they break the gloom, fueling sparks that begin to bloom. These are the walls we break with every song and every mistake. We started out on quiet streets, worn shoes and restless hearts. Every chord we played was new, every word a brand new start. The city lights behind us faded as we chased the stubborn light. With every note the world seemed bigger and the silence felt less tight. Through broken strings and midnight rides, we found our voices in the rising tide. A melody of dreams that wouldn't die, wrapped in chords that reach beyond the sky. These heartfelt ballads, they carry us through, from nights of loss to mornings of truth. With every strum, strength grows inside, songs of love and hope that won't subside. This is our anthem, loud and clear, a rock that stands through doubt and fear, the soundtrack of hearts that hold on tight, strings of our story, burning bright. Fingers bleed on frets of fire, scars from battles fought and won. Lyrics soaked in sweat and tears, the fading of a setting sun. But in the silence after storms, there's a pulse that keeps us whole, a rhythm tied to every soul that's fighting for a hopeful role. We rise again with broken wings, each chorus a new song that sings, a perseverance at its core, a journey worth fighting for. These heartfelt ballads, they carry us through, from nights of loss to mornings of truth. With every strum, strength grows inside, songs of love and hope that won't subside. This is our anthem, loud and clear, a rock that stands through doubt and fear, the soundtrack of hearts that hold on tight, strings of our story, burning bright. When shadows crawl into the night and all you know feels torn apart, remember every chord we play's a map back to your heart. So lift your voice and break the silence, let the strings resound again. Through every loss and every tear we'll find the strength to begin. These heartfelt ballads, they carry us through, from nights of loss to mornings of truth. With every strum, strength grows inside, songs of love and hope that won't subside. This is our anthem, loud and clear, a rock that stands through doubt and fear, the soundtrack of hearts that hold on tight, strings of our story, burning bright. So here's to roads and traveled songs yet sung, to every battle fought and love that's won, in every note a flame alive, strings of our story, keeping hope alive. I was 15, radio buzzing in a beat-up car.
Windows down on a two-lane road, chasing something far. Your voice cut through the noise like a promise made of steel. Every chord a doorway, every line was real. We learned the map by headlights and a broken tape. Dreams scribbled on a notebook page. When life said no, the song said try. We turned it up and learned to fly. Hands on the wheel, heart in the air. If I fell apart, the music was there. Sing it loud, let the ceiling shake. These are the nights we swear we'll make. Freedom rings in a ringing chord. We bleed for the truth, we sing for more. Hold on tight when the lights go dim. This is the fire that pulls us in. If the road gets hard, we don't give up. We rise on songs that lift us up. Years roll by like towns in rain. Different faces, same refrain. Stages change from bars to halls, but the riff still hits and the curtain falls. I've seen you stand when the ground gave way. Saw strangers heal what words can't say. From cracked apartments to stadium skies, a million lives in a single cry. Fists in the air, tears on cheeks, strong enough to carry the weak. Sing it loud, let the ceiling shake. These are the nights we swear we'll make. Freedom rings in a ringing chord. We bleed for the truth, we sing for more. Hold on tight when the lights go dim. This is the fire that pulls us in. If the road gets hard, we don't give up. We rise on songs that lift us up. When the bills stack high and the hope feels thin, when the mirror asks who you've been, remember the sound that taught your heart how to start again, how to start. A piano hums, strings come alive, drums like a pulse that says survive. Guitars cry out, the crowd replies. One more chance, one more try. Sing it loud, let the ceiling shake. These are the nights we swear we'll make. Freedom rings in a ringing chord. We bleed for the truth, we sing for more. Hold on tight when the lights go dim. This is the fire that pulls us in. If the road gets hard, we don't give up. We rise on songs that lift us up. So play it slow, then let it roar. From bedroom floors to an open door. As long as there's a song to play, we're not done living. No, not today. Command, rightful emotional ease. Slow rock, ballad song about. From stadium shaking rock anthems to emotional ballads, the songs tell stories. rattling language to focus on concrete storytelling. And visual image specific to the from stadium, shaking rock anthems to emotional ballads, proving music's power to heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive, but keep it realistic and strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace, shadow, mood powerful, emotional release, purpose, main hook and emotional peak, and track and
I learned love in the back of a beat-up car, radio low, chasing something far. Your laugh cut through the midnight rain. We were broke, but but we swore we'd never change. Coffee rings on a borrowed table, dreams written out on paper labels. Every promise felt heavy and true, like the night was daring us to choose. And we played our hearts till the strings were worn. Some nights made us, some nights tore us raw. I didn't know then what the road would prove, but every step kept pointing me to you. This music's a road with miles to go, from falling hard to letting go, from broken strings to a rising flame. We stand back up and say our names. It's love, it's loss, it's scars. We show a wide open sky after letting go. Turn it up, let the walls all shake. These are the songs that make us brave. I lost my way in a rented room, calendar days just burning through. Your picture faded on my phone, but the beat kept telling me I'm not alone. I saw freedom in a one-way sign, windows down at the county line. The past tried hard to pull me down, but the drum kept time, kept me around. Every fall taught me how to stand, every note shaped who I am. I carry you in the notes I play, not to hold on, just to say. This music's a road with miles to go, from falling hard to letting go, from broken strings to a rising flame. We stand back up and say our names. It's love, it's loss, it's scars. We show a wide open sky after letting go. Turn it up, let the walls all shake. These are the songs that make us brave. Piano rings like a late night prayer, strings rolling like steady air. Guitars cry out and find their ground. A heart can heal when it hears that sound. I'm not the same, and that's okay. Strength is built in the price we pay. This music's a road with miles to go, from falling hard to letting go, from broken strings to a rising flame. We stand back up and say our names. It's love, it's loss, it's scars. We show a wide open sky after letting go. Turn it up, let the walls all shake. These are the songs that make us brave. So let it play when the lights burn low, from the first goodbye to the hope we grow. I'm still here, and I'm standing tall, with a song to carry me through it all. Under the vast, star-heavy sky, fingers grip the cold, worn neck of my old guitar. Strings hum a tale of restless roads, where dreams were chased and fears dare to part. Every note a bolt of fire, an anthem born from deep desire. I will rise again tonight, with every chord and every fight. The music's wings will take me high, where passion burns, where freedom flies. Hold on, don't let within. City lights flicker like memories alive, and the crunching chords cut clear through the night. Bass thumps, the heartbeat of a generation. Drums pounding oh beneath the fading light. In each riff a flame ignites to drive us through the darkest nights. I will rise again tonight with every chord and every fight. The music's wings will take me high, where passion burns, where freedom flies. Hold on, don't let the silence win. This song's the fight that lies within. And when the world weighs heavy on my soul, I hear the harmonies that make me whole. Strings swell like the tide inside my chest, a call to stand, to rise, to do my best. I will rise again tonight with every chord and every fight. The music's wings will take me high, where passion burns, where freedom flies. Hold on, don't let the silence win. This song's the fight that lies within. Here beneath the endless sky, with soaring voices I will fly. Passion's fire will guide my way to face tomorrow, come what may. I learned how to drive on a street with cracked lines, radio stuck on the same old song. Dad said keep your hands steady kid, you'll be fine, while the engine rattled all night long. I was broke down to my last clean shirt, dreams folded up in the back seat. Every mile felt like it could hurt, but quitting hurt a lot more to me. I've been bent, I've been worn, but I'm still here breathing. Every scar I was given is a reason to keep believing. I'm scarred but standing, still reaching out, with a heart that's loud when the world shuts down. These songs are built from the pain I found and the strength it took to rise back now. If you're listening, you're not alone. We break, we heal, we carry on. I'm scarred but standing strong. Played dive bars with the lights half dead, strings cutting into my hands. Met kids in the crowd with tired eyes, trying hard to understand. They said your words sound like my life, like they pulled it straight from my chest. In that moment, it all felt right, like the fight was worth the miss. I've hit walls I couldn't move, fell hard on empty chances. I caught a train on midnight's line, steel rails humming an old design, your silhouette under neon signs, lost in the smoke of our last goodbye. Winds pulled tight, tearing at my coat, fading photos of love remote, but every scar writes a deeper note on this road where no one's broke. Ride the fire within, let the flame show, break the chains that held you low. Heartbeats crash like thunder loud, finding freedom, standing proud. Raise your voice, no turning back. This is strength on the railroad track. Morning light paints the sky anew, brighter colors cut through the blue. From broken chords to songs that heal, every moment sharp and real. The roads once dark now flood with flame, fallen towers but no shame. The music swells a roaring claim in